A spark ignites and starts to burn. Through endless realms, no way to return. From crimson skies to wastelands torn. Myth and legend where stars are born. A million paths collide in the haze. Echoes of heroes lost in the maze. Planes walking the multiverse. Through chaos and time we immerse. Legends rise and fade like sparks. Across the void we leave our marks.
They added like 3 times the amount of weaponry available in this vault. So they set it up so that the tensions would be very high. And then at the same time, there was a parallel cloning project that was going on, focused on, obviously, can you guess the name of the guy it was focused on?
Gary!
Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. So each of the Garys was grown in a lab, and there was some kind of defect in them that made Garys immediately hostile to anybody who wasn't a clone. And
Right.
they just kept making them. So they made like 50 some odd Garys to the point where their observation rooms were overcrowded with them. So what happened was, as they go along, they dealt with escalating violence. So somewhere up in the mid 50s, one of the Garys actually injured one of the doctors. So they started talking about destroying the extra clones to make room for further tests, and they basically just obviously treated the Garys as completely disposable. So you've got like, yeah, I know, it's honestly, it's insane. Like, it's, I would say that it's kind of impossible to think about the fact that there would be scientists willing to do this, but there are people who are missing fundamental parts of their humanity.
Whispers crawl through the cracks like spiders in the dark. Secrets slither, shadows dance, they leave a bitter mark. Lies wrapped tight like silk spun thin, choking the morning air. The truth you chase, it runs away. Hiding where you dare, in the heat of the night, where the fire burns cold. The answers you seek are stories untold, shaped by the light.
Listen. After everybody calms the fuck down.
Is anybody alive coming out of the movie theater? Or just dead people?
Just blood and body parts.
All right, well, I'm going to try to go in again. And if I go back in time, I'm going to shoot the lock a few more times and see if it works.
All right, yeah, throw me a D20.
I've got a 3.
So you go in, and this time the force is more pronounced. It's more pronounced. It flings you back around a minute later. So you can feel the whiplash. More, it hits your neck, it hits your back. It's like you're almost trying to go through plexiglass. And the people going in, you're in the situation, you're just coming around the front, and people are going in, the door is closing. A minute later, the whole thing happens all over again.
Can I try to run in and get in there before the door closes and just force my way through? Or am I too late?
Yeah, it's too late. So it flings you back the moment that you're coming back around.
All right,
Boom, boom, let the hollow idols fall.
you think your members deserve much better than we know about Tilly Norwood, and we're heavily monitoring the situation. Like, you guys are unfucking believable. You know that. You're supposed to fight on behalf of us. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be representing everybody here. I realize you can't have a crystal ball and you can't think 20 steps ahead. But you're supposed to have that clairvoyancy. You're supposed to think somewhat ahead. That's the whole fucking point. That's the whole point. You're supposed to foresee of problems in the future and try to stop them. That's why you have a collective bargaining agreement. That's why you went back and forth with the studios. That's why it was one of the longest acting strikes in history.
This is the LP shop, doors are open wide, so come on inside. Find a little piece of history and come alive, turn it up, let your story spin. Every scratch, every song pulls you back in. At the LP shop, doors are open wide.
As a kid, learning to play guitar, I used to put the album on, not this album. There's a Fraley's Comet. It's called Live Plus One, and he opens with this song. And I used to learn. I would try and figure it out and play along to the album. I loved this song. And my buddy, who was a drummer, who I still keep in contact with, he learned all the drum parts on this song as well, with that drum solo in the middle.
So I'm guessing you're like a big fan of the song. Tell just let's go into it. What did you like about the song?
Well, I mean, of course, first off, it's guitar driven.
Yeah.
Vocally, Ace doesn't push any barriers.
No.
But he's got a certain execution and a way he enunciates and the way he sings that I've always been attracted to. He's not the greatest singer in the world.
No.
I don't think he ever claimed to be. But there's just something cool.
And this crew, paint on my face, just a move. We are Yu-Gi-Oh Club for life, mark it on my skin, that sign from the campfire glow at night to the screen right in your eyes. Original stories, wild and true, you can feel them cut right through, bring that spark straight to you. Every drop, every view, must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line, Yu-Gi-Oh Club for life. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV, from the cave to the timeline, Yu-Gi-Oh Club for life. Raise your hand, that's the sign. That's the sign. Shouting names side by side. When the came-in calls, we rise. Hear that thunder in our cry. From the first beat, we command. Once you're in, that's it. I'm the banner we left. Whole world watching this. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. You're your club for life. Hey. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You're your club for life. Hey. Once you're in, I'll get them for life. I'll go, call it out. Hey. I'll go, never doubt. I'll go, side by side. Hey. You did club for life. For life. For life. Hey. Must see TV. Join the tribe. Cross the line. You did club for life. Hey. Say the word. You're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You did club for life. Hey. Once you're in, you're in for life.
Scrolling through the screen so bright, a feast of stories in the night. One headline spicy, one's refined. Every bite feeds the curious mind. Fame's a dish, it's served so hot, we lap it up. Oh, we can't stop. A morsel here, a tidbit there. The bite connects us everywhere. Take a bite, feel the beat tonight. Breaking news under neon lights. A taste of fame in every line. The bite's the buzz, it's prime time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bite, where we take the world of entertainment, squeeze it down, and condense it, and bring it to you in bite-size chunks. Crimson is here. How's it going, Crimson?
Good. Yourself?
Good. So, again, we were right and wrong. Well, I was more wronger than you. But I think just obsession made a couple more dollars. It would be a different story. But we have box office to break down. So, Crimson, who came in at number one? Kick us off.
Our first one is Disclosure Day, coming in at $44 million globally. 44 million domestically, 94 globally.
So, I was wrong. I said $70-80 million. But you said around that $50-60 million range. So you were $6 million off.
Mm-hmm.
This is bad. I mean, I know this movie only costs like $118-19 to make, but that's right. That's bad, right? That's not something the studios want to see. Like $44 million, especially with Steven Spielberg attached, right? I know he hasn't made a movie for a couple of years now. What are your thoughts? What do you think? What's up?
Well, I mean, I think, I assume that basically, Steven Spielberg, I don't think there's that many celebrity directors anymore. Like, I think
No.
that was definitely more of a thing in the past.
I think Christopher Nolan is one, right?
Yeah, Christopher Nolan,
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg. Like, yeah, there's only like a hand, or Quentin Tarantino. So there's only like a handful of directors that I think people are willing to go see a movie just for them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because I think nowadays, I think a lot of studios are like, all right, we'll just like, who's the director we can pay the least, right?
Yes.
I suppose I think James Gunn is definitely a rising star, especially with superhero movies.
Right.
I mean, I've met a lot of people who are like, oh, I mean, like, I'm not really a fan of DC, but I'm definitely willing to go see Superman because it's directed by James Gunn, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I think he's built up a lot of goodwill with people,
Right.
But outside of that, like, I can't really think of that many directors who are like, M. Night Shyamalan. I guess, like, I mean, he's like kind of divisive,
Yes.
but yeah. So I mean, I think Steven Spielberg is one of the very, very few directors that I think, or the reason why I went so high on my prediction.
Yeah, and the reason why I went high as well.
Yeah, because like he's Steven Spielberg, right? Like,
the guy's the GOAT.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you think of these numbers? I think it's shocking. I think it's like one of the most shocking numbers of the week. Like, you don't expect a Steven Spielberg movie to make under like $60 million.
I mean, like, I think it's gonna. I think it'll make its money back. Like, I just think it's under very stiff competition.
Oh yeah, like you
the
look
back rooms
and Obsession, and Scary Movie 2026.
So yeah, like I'd say if this was released like maybe later this summer, I think it'd be doing a lot better.
Yeah, that's something we have to keep in mind too, right?
Yeah.
Supergirl is coming out right next week.
Movie tickets are expensive.
Oh yeah. That's true too.
Like, if you want to take like a family of four to go see a movie, that's $72.
Snacks, my friend. That's,
yes, plus snacks.
It's over $200. I mean, you're right, and that's something that, as someone in the industry, right, I don't often take into account. It's expensive, man. And who wants to go see like a movie if it's just going to drop on Netflix within like a couple of weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think we brought this up last year on the first season of The Bite. Like, who wants to do that, right? Do you want to go to an AMC or, in this place, a Cineplex Odeon, and get ripped off and go into a movie theater that's not clean, right? Or you constantly have Cineplex saying this movie is only available in a 3D screening, which is a generic title now because Cineplex Odeon and some of these other theaters don't commit, or you can only see this movie in our Prime theater, which is nothing, right? Like, who wants to? And we have the VIP Cineplex Odeon right near here, right? And that's even more expensive, right? And the food they offer there is garbage. You can eat and see a movie and eat your food, but the food is like you can get better at a McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
And they charge you absorbent amount. I'm like, okay, here's your bill, $98. What? Right? Like, before you came along, and while we had the YouTube channel back in the day, and my favorite part of the YouTube channel we had, we went to day and date movies, right? And we reviewed it that day as the movie was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But we went to, at the end, we saw a couple of movies in Cineplex VIP. And for three of us, it was like $190. $190, right? And I think like this brings this, like the theater, the movie studios bring this up all the time in CinemaCon, right? Where they're like, guys, you're not doing enough. Help us, right? Like, what was that? Dune Part 2. Right? When Dune Part 2 came out, was it Dune Part 1 or Dune Part 2? I was going to go see it and review it on the network. But Cineplex upped the prices by $15 just because it was Denis Villeneuve. Like, fuck off! Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think it all comes around to who wants to spend that type of money anymore. When food prices are going up, right? When gas is going up, when rent is going up. The question is, do you have the spare change to go see a movie? And the answer is no. Nobody has a spare like $180 lying around. It's either that or buy groceries and feed yourself, right? And I think that this result is a little bit of what we're talking about, right? You and me. That it's too expensive. Why would you go see Disclosure Day if it's coming out on streaming in like 2-3 weeks, right? Like, why do it? Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to take you, and I would like to take me. I would like to take the crew out to go see a movie, and we can all review it when it comes out. I would love to do it. It's too expensive. It's either that or pay a lot of you guys' bills. I rather do that. I rather do that. So this is a damning kind of number. And I think the studios need to pressure the movie theater chains to do more. Right? Because right now they're not treating anyone with respect. Right? Like, I could tell you so many times when we used to do this, Grayson. I mean, Crimson. I'm sorry. God damn it. I could tell you so many times when we used to do this, we would go see a movie, and it would be, you could only see this in a 3D showing. That's it. So I think the studios need to do more here. They absolutely do more. But let us know what you think of this result down below. So what came in at number 2?
Oh, it came in at number 2?
Yeah.
Our second place is Obsession, actually.
Really? No, really?
Yeah.
Wait, what came in at number 3?
Scary Movie.
At
14.6 million.
So I was right. I was right. Sorry. So Obsession, what's the number, Crimson?
Obsession was $19 million.
This movie, right? I called it. I said it was going to be number 2. I said I thought it was. I had a little brain cramp there. I'm like, oh, it's number 3. This is amazing. Out of a budget of $750,000. Let me say this again. Out of a budget of $750,000, this movie has almost made $300 million worldwide. That's 150 times back your money. That's incredible. And I had to check this out. Here's another one, Crimson. Here's another guy behind the scenes who's a YouTube creator. And how many weeks now Obsession been in the top 5? It's incredible. This number tells a big and I want everybody to take pause at this, because this is once in 180 movies we're going to see this. We're 180 million movies. One. Right? I think the last time was The Martian, that it just kept going and going and going like this. But this is amazing. This is incredible. $160,000 or some on. And change. This movie has stayed in. It actually Crimson. It actually climbed from number 3 to number 2. It climbed. Have you ever heard of a movie doing this?
Like climbing back up?
Like yeah.
Let me think. I've heard of like kind of movies kind of going up and down across weeks, but not climbing up to like number 1 or number 2.
It's incredible. I know Martian back in the day, climbed up, but that was 1 week. But this movie has stayed consistent. It hasn't dropped that much. What, from 25 to 19? How much of a percentage drop is that? That's what? 20? No, that's barely. That's what, like 5.4% drop. That's incredible. And the director is a YouTuber, someone on YouTube that co-created That's a Bad Idea. It is amazing. It outperformed every other the Backrooms or Backrooms, Iron Lung, the Markiplier movie. This is incredible. This is I can't say no. What's your thoughts on this?
On Obsession?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's extremely impressive. I think it's managed to stay consistent. I mean, I find that like a lot of films tend to fall off really quickly, but like people, I mean, I don't know if it's rewatches or people just kind of like.
I think it's word of mouth too.
Yeah, I was about to say word of mouth, like people going out, like hearing from their friends. So I mean, yeah, I think that's what's kind of keeping the movie, trucking along.
It's amazing though. You know what I mean? It's just another cat under the learning tree, another cat that's able to cross over. And I think this is where Hollywood should be looking at these movies, right? Proof of concept. This person not only talks about like movies and stuff like that, but he actually knows a little bit of what he's doing. I would throw him another movie. Wouldn't you throw him another movie, Crimson?
Of course.
Oh, Blumhouse should absolutely be trying to get these directors. You know what I mean? Like people that can make incredible movies with pocket change, right? This is their wheelhouse. $700 and some odd thousand. Blumhouse. Go for it. Just go for it. I think it's a really positive sign on where the new directors are going to come from. Not every director is going to come from YouTube, but this needs to be a proof of concept with these movies. And I think you're seeing a proof of concept on how well these directors can cross over. But I think it's a little bit of both, right? Because from my understanding, Markiplier and the person who made Backrooms and the guy who's doing a phenomenal job with Obsession, I think, you know, people in reality are, they came out of nowhere. Where in reality, it's probably a little bit of both, right? They went to the learning tree. They went to school on how to do this stuff, and then made their film. So I think it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of where did this guy come from, but it's not that shocking because I wouldn't be surprised to learn that this guy started to see what worked and what didn't work a long time ago. And you can see it on his YouTube channel with his sketch films, his sketch comedies, all that kind of stuff. So what's number 3?
Coming in at number 3 is Scary Movie, pulling in $14.6 million.
I mean, spoof movies only go so far, and I expect like a drop like this. You know what I mean? But that's a big drop. That's a big drop, but it made its money back. You know, it's top 5. But I just think, you know, spoof movies have a half-life, have a shelf life. I think nobody expected to be. I think people expect it to be number 2, not number 3. But it is what it is. All right, let's move on. Okay. What came in at number 4?
4th was The Back Rooms, making $11 million.
Just keeps going, man. You just can apply what I said at number 2 to number 4. And it's still irrelevant. And I am so proud of these cats right now. I'm so very proud of them. All right. Well, what's number 5?
Number 5, last but not least, coming in at 5th position. Sorry, I'm just reading off the. It says Furious.
Yeah, the Furious.
Oh, the Furious.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Furious.
How much?
$2.6 million.
I mean, the notable exclusion here is Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie fell off a cliff. If Crimson can't look this up, where did Masters of the Universe ultimately drop? Ultimately came in. It's just, that's a big, it's just, I think that's all she wrote for Jared Leto. It's man.
Saying this weekend, was this the entire week or
Just
the weekend?
a weekend at the box office.
The weekend?
Yeah.
Or it was 5th place, actually.
With 5th place. Oh, then I'm wrong.
9th was the Furious.
So if you want to make that correction.
I'll make that correction.
Yeah. How much did it make?
It made $8.6 million.
All right, so just make that. I knew it. I knew something was wrong when I was researching it today. I get up around 6:37, so these numbers can fluctuate wildly, and I make the notes around 6:30. So that's why we have Crimson here. Nonetheless, it will be dropping out this week, and I think that's all she wrote with Jared Leto. I don't. If he gets another movie, then I am going to be shocked. But like we said, people just don't like him. Crimson. People just don't fucking like him. They don't like him, and I don't blame you. Like, I just don't blame people for not liking him. But that should be more than enough evidence for everybody. So guys, that's the top 5. Let us know what you think, what you liked. What's your opinions? What do you think? The numbers on all this kind of stuff, and let us know all that kind of stuff. All right, we're moving on to our second bite. It is official. Fox Corporation, not Fox. Oh, god damn it. I just wish they called themselves different names. Now, to be clear, this is not Fox proper. Fox proper is FX, Fox Studios, Disney, right? We're not talking about that. When Disney actually bought Fox, they had to separate into multiple independent companies because of antitrust lawsuits. Antitrust, and basically they got told you have to separate. You just have to separate. But Fox proper, this is not this is not the Fox we're talking about. Fox Corporation has agreed to buy Roku for $22 billion. I believe that's somewhere in the $160 share range. Now, this does not include straight cash. This is a little bit of cash, a little bit of stock options. This is not pure cash. And again, the streaming landscape does kind of shift. I think this is a big move. I think this is a really big move because Fox, not Fox proper, but the Fox Corporation has sports as live entertainment. So I think this is a big deal. Like, streaming space is at a premium these days, and you're going to be able in a couple of months, I would matter, or 3-6 months, be able to pop open your Roku, and there is going to be all the Fox Corporation stuff on there. I think this is, I mean, I was shocked that this was a Netflix. I was shocked that this was a Netflix. I was shocked that this was the Fox Corporation. What are your thoughts, Crimson, on this?
I mean, I've grown more and more weary of any kind of mergers or deals. I'm like, I don't want it. I just like, yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do think it benefits. Well, the thing is that it's like in the short term, it benefits the consumer. Long term, monopolies are bad for everyone.
Yeah. I think. I think this is a good deal. I think this is now. To be clear, Fox Corporation has said they're doing this, but they're going to leave it their own company because sure you will, Fox. Sure you will. Crimson, does anyone believe what these companies say? They're going to leave it a independent kind of thing?
No.
Do we believe that at all?
No, we do not believe that.
No.
Well, I don't know. It's like it's like them saying that Palantir Canada has no association with Palantir United States. Bullshit. Like,
yeah, that's not true.
No.
So I think I said Hulu. No, it's Roku. I think they won't. I highly expect after a year, Fox Corporation will say we're merging or another streaming service is merging with this to make Mega Hulu. I mean Mega. Why do I keep saying Hulu? Mega Roku, right? Because everybody else has done that already. If you think 20th Century Fox is still independent despite what Disney has said, no, they are not. No, they are not. I mean, $22 billion, it's not couch money at all. But I do think Fox Corporation is definitely going to try to merge with Roku somewhere in the near future. But, Tubi is owned by Fox Corporation. You got a lot of other streaming services that they have under their umbrella. So I 100% believe that they're going to try to merge something with something in the near future. But let us know. That's our thoughts. Let us know all those good stuff, all that good stuff down below. Do you think this is bad? Do you think this is good? I want to know what you thought, what you think. All right, Crimson, it's now time for the fun stuff, right?
Ooh, yeah.
All right. So, spoiler alert, this caveman's blind. I know, Crimson, but I'm going to let everybody breathe on that because every time I say it, people kind of freak out. In a good way. I have ChatGPT, and I've been using ChatGPT for a very long time now. A long time ago, a year, a little bit, a year, I created a engine inside ChatGPT. It's called Pokémon Hybrid RPG World. And in that world, it's a place that I can go and play. Because I can't play Switch. I can't anymore. Because I'm getting increasingly older. As you do. And as you grow old, sometimes your body just doesn't function the way it used to. But it's okay. Because I have ChatGPT. And I was able to customize it, what I wanted, what I didn't want. Here's what I want. Lore and continuity needs to be intact. I want this to be an audio adventure because I usually play with voice. And I want this to be part Game Freak experience and part anime. And I gotta say, it's been so much fun. It's been so much fun. Sometimes I play the game for too long, and my battery goes from 98% to 20%. It has been so much fun. And I was thinking, how do I bring this experience to the network? How do I bring this kind of experience to the network? As I was thinking on that, we were getting ready to hype up a brand new show called HBW, Home Box Office Wrestling. Now, you guys been hearing that a lot off and on in the last 2 years. I wanted to make the first ever fantasy booking company roleplay game. And it was an ambitious project, maybe too ambitious right now. I'm a big wrestling fan. I have to admit, I'm a big wrestling fan. But as I'm playing the game, as I was playing the game, because I always test all my show ideas out and how I want to do them and all that kind of stuff on ChatGPT. The mechanics were good for HBW. I was able to tighten everything, because there's a habit to go really meta with this and have 80 bajillion dice rolls a game. And I didn't want that. But as I was doing that, I was playing my hybrid Pokemon game on ChatGPT. And I know what you guys are thinking. You think, oh, it was a generic story and everything. No. Crimson can tell you that every time he comes here, the level of depth this got more and more. And the emotions that I had a really big... I cried the other session. The module, because I had to say goodbye to a Ursaring that I found her cub many sessions later. That's right, I'm in the game, I'm dealing with Pokemon poachers that are really not nice people. There is so much lore continuity with this show. It blew my mind. There are divine typing in this game, divinity typing, that takes the place of fairy typing. In the game, 100,000 years ago, these were the original Pokemon partners of trainers, and they were used to counter the Pokemon species, the unknown. And I learned that throughout the game. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun to play this in audio form. So I was thinking, Crimson, how do we teleport this in here, right? And you already have story time. We already have D&D story time, and sorry guys, spoiler alert, it's an audio narrative play. It's not D&D, and I wanted to bring that here. Right, I wanted to bring what I'm playing here. Now, I don't want to pick up with my original Pokemon game, because obviously that's a lot of information, and I want to start scratch. So what we are announcing today is the first ever hybrid audio narrative Pokemon show. It's going to be called My Pokemon Journeys. And it will be premiering October 29th. Right? I think that's what that says. Crimson? Does that say down below? Does that say October or November?
October.
Okay, good. October 29th. I am so fucking pumped for this show. Because I know you guys, some of you cats are Pokemon fans, and you've never seen a show like this. So, what's going to happen? There's going to be art making constantly beside me and probably Crimson is figuring that out now, right? Correct? You're going to be contacting, he's going to be contacting Paul and Sean tonight. This story will be set in the Johto region. And I am so pumped. I am so very pumped to bring you this show. Now, what's gonna happen, right? Artwork is going to be made constantly for this show, updating you on what I have. There's going to be artwork placed here and hopefully placed here, showing you exactly what we had in the last session. The Pokemon potions, the balls, the exact money I have in the current game, and the exact Pokemon I have in the possession at that game. This will be played every second week. So what's going to happen is on a Wednesday, I'll play the game. Someone's going to have to stop me from not like going through 3 million journey, 3 million modules. I'm going to have to stop myself at one point, which is going to be incredibly hard. Okay. Then what happens now, I give the information to Crimson, Sean, and Paul. They make artwork based on what I tell them and where the story is at that current moment. Then, at the end of every season, because yes, this is going to be this show will be cycled in and out. Paul will be making 3D representations of where I am, the Pokemon I have, what I have for my satchel, all my stuff in the bag, and then after like a couple of months, we'll bring the show back and do it again. And I will be recreating the journey in audio narrative form. Each episode, we will go down the list and say, all right, guys, so this week on my Pokemon journeys, and this will not be summarized. I will not be summarizing anything. I will be narrating what happened. For me, this is really great to share with you guys this kind of stuff, right? And to show people out there that, yes, you can use AI for good instead of for bad. Crimson, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's a really great idea.
Do you want to unpack that a little bit more?
Well, I mean, like, I think. Well, I mean, when you mentioned the AI thing, I think it's valid. I think, given the fact that like playing like a regular Pokemon game is an impossibility, and also the fact that like you kind of get this more custom experience, I think it's really neat.
Right, and it's a hybrid, right? So it's anime, it's real dialogue, it's real interactions with the world, and I'm just so excited to bring it to the show and have you guys help me with bringing this world to life. There's a caveat in all this. So this is going to go out on Facebook Live. No, Facebook. This is going to go out on Twitch. Depending on what Paul says, because I don't think we could do it on YouTube because of botting, which is, I understand, Pokemon is not something I invented. Depending on what he says, we can only do this going out on Twitch and on Facebook. That is it. I will try hard to put episodes on YouTube, but we will not come into a situation where we have to edit everything out and then we could put it on YouTube, right, Crimson? Because that's not the fun part, right? The fun part is the artwork. The fun is like, oh, what does he have now? What is he doing? Oh my God! Did his Charizard lick him again? Oh, did he get a? I will be trying to get a Sentret, just because it's right. They're little goblins, but I will not be saying we need to put this on YouTube because as of now, our Vault channel is just a Vault channel because we don't get views consistently to make that possible, right? So I will try. I will do what I can. I will do what I must to have this go out on YouTube as well, to put it an upload on YouTube. But if we can't, then I'm not going to be stressing over it. So I just want to let you know that's what's happening. And I'm excited, man. I really am. This is my jelly jam. This is my Jim Jam. This is my jelly jam. So let me know your thoughts, what you want down below. If you have any suggestions, throw it our way, please, before the show happens on the 29th of October. So guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you're excited or not of this new show. We're always trying to create different programming for you guys. But until we see each other again, take care, be safe. Oh, tonight, for Final Countdown Top 10 Hated Movies. We'll see you tonight. Until then, take care, be safe, be well. We love you all! 50,000 plus and a club for life. Peace.